Thank you all for attending today. Just want to announce special club news. We've broken our membership record for the second year in a row. We're at 40,453. On behalf of all of us at the Brisbane Lions, we just want to say a huge thank you to all our fans that have got behind us, bought a membership and supported the team. So fantastic day for the club, Shannon, and yeah, thank you to everyone. And we saw that coming, didn't we?
Dane, obviously that's something the club's been trying to achieve for a few years now. It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's absolutely superb. Obviously, Fags just mentioned to us upstairs the good news, and he said something along the lines of, if you boys keep performing the way you are, you'll keep putting bums on seats. So it's fantastic where we've been able to take this club over the last few years under Fags, and obviously Nobes and now Danny is our general manager. We've built a really strong culture, and I guess the fans are really enjoying the brand of football that we're playing, and yeah, we couldn't be more proud of what we've been able to do.
And given there was a lot of worry and concern through those COVID years, given the tough times all AFL clubs have gone through, that's a fairly significant achievement.
Yeah, definitely. I think, as I just said, I think our fans around Australia have really bought into the culture and the vibe that we've been trying to create here, and that's transferred out onto the field, and they're loving the way we're playing our football. So our job is to continue to do that, and if we can keep doing that, hopefully our membership can keep growing. And I think the addition of the girls coming on and having such a successful start to their AFLW, the club being in the AFLW for so many years now and being successful, I think that's certainly adding to that as well. So it's certainly been a whole club achievement. Yeah, that's probably the right word. Yeah, super proud on what we've been able to do.
For those of you who were around, through the darker years, it must be just night and day in terms of the vibe of coming to work every day.
Well, I think you can see that, Mark, from even on the outside. You can see how much the players enjoy coming in and getting to work and learning and trying to improve every day. So, it's been a lot of hard work to get us to that position. We've had countless meetings with external groups and trying to find the right balance on how to give our players the best opportunity to have a great environment to work in, and Fags has been able to do that. I think the leaders have done a fantastic job in sort of setting that environment up, and slowly we're achieving the rewards on the field, but there's still a long way to go.
I know that it's going to be a slow process for Hugh this week, and he'll be given until right before game day, but he looked a bit slow out there today. Is that all part of the plan?
Yeah, well, we are only 2 days post, and we travelled really late on Sunday night as well, so that's understandable. I think if you looked at most of the group, wouldn't have been nothing flash getting out there, so maybe Mitch Robb, he might be pressing to get in the starting team, but yeah, I think with Hugh, it's just going to be wait and see. I think he's done everything right over the pre-season to give his body the best chance. These little niggles happen to here and here, and Huey's renowned for it, to be honest. We're into him most weeks about little niggles, so look, he'll probably train Thursday and see how he pulls up after that, but absolutely he's deserved the right to get right up to game day to get the best opportunity to play.
You mentioned Mitch. His response to, whether he's dropped or not, like he missed out through injury and then didn't get his spot back, his response in the VFL, he's killed it the last couple of weeks. So I guess that's all you can ask from someone, is to work hard to get their spot back. Yeah,
definitely. I think, even on the weekend he came on as Medi-sub and was able to do a couple of things for us late in the game as well. So Mitch understands the position that he's in at the moment, and we've got young kids coming through that are playing some fantastic football and holding down their spot, and Mitch is fully aware of that. He's bought into the culture and the atmosphere we've created at the club, and he's supporting the team the whole way through, and he knows when he gets his opportunity he's going to try and take it back. So he's fully aware of what he needs to do to get back into the team.
The other guy out there who was being put through a bit of work, Dan McStay, bit of agility work, looked like he was moving pretty well for a person who the official medical report says 1 to 2 weeks away.
Yeah, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're across it. Yeah, I just had a quick chat to him. He seems pretty optimistic, but I think you spend a lot of time on your feet and on your ankles, so he's going to have to be 100% get through training on Thursday, and if he can do that, well, sure, he'll put his hand up, but we certainly won't be taking any risks with him.
Assuming that's the same approach with Joe. It was nice to see him out there training with the group today.
Yeah, he's a ripper, isn't he? He's he's got a very good poker face, Joe, so you won't actually know until he's out there playing whether he's right or not. But yeah, he's been training really well. He's doing all his weights in the gym. He looks really strong, so that shoulder looks good. Once again, we'll wait and see the medical teams and Fags will make that decision when we get closer to his return date. But yeah, I don't think we'll see him this weekend.
You don't normally go through your review early in the week, do you? What's been the main takeaway from that loss?
Well, I think 117 points would be a pretty good one to go through. We were really poor defensively. We've obviously addressed it twice now, so we were really disappointed the way that Hawthorn were able to get through us, and that was a lack of being able to react on turnover. And credit to Hawthorn, I thought they played exceptionally well. They played that ground really well, and we were fully aware of their capabilities. So they got great momentum runs and we weren't able to match them, and when we did it was a bit too late. So well done to them, and good reality check for us.
A few men down. Obviously it was great that Ryan had a baby. That was really, really great to see, but maybe he could come back. Or what's to do with Marcus Adams? Are there reinforcements?
Sorry mate, you could have told me I had that on earlier. The team, I'm not sure how it looks. I thought there was solid performances from the boys that have come in and done roles for us in the past. Tom Fullerton and Paney, I thought, did their jobs on the weekend. So I'm not sure what the team makeup looks like this weekend, but obviously Ryan will be back from baby duties this week. So congratulations to him and Emmy. Fags will make that decision closer to the game day.
I was reading some stuff yesterday around sometimes when someone's had a really long-term injury, first week they're okay, second week they struggle. Do you think with Eric that's the case, or do you think he'll bounce back? Probably not his best on the weekend.
Obviously he's been out of the game for 10 months. I think the adrenaline and the excitement of just being back out there last week in Adelaide was, how good's this sort of thing? But no, I wouldn't say that. I don't know if that's a trend, or you obviously think it's a trend, but he would have just. There was plenty of us that were pretty off our games on the weekend, so he's pretty. He's a guy that forgets things really quickly, and I'm sure he'll forget about that game and move on to this week. He's a pretty proud guy, and I'm sure he'll bounce back.
Talk about that defensive performance. I mean, the Giants are a team that can pile on goals really, really quickly. Where are you wary the most of a team like that?
Well, they've got a new coach, so they've tried different things at the moment, which was really noticeable against West Coast on the weekend. They've their ability in the contest to break tackles and overlap hand passing and get their ball in their forward line to the guys like Green and Hogan, who are having fantastic seasons, was quite noticeable. So from the back half, obviously they've added Himmelberg, and Callum Ward went back there on the weekend, and they seem to pick their way through West Coast pretty easily. So we need to be fully aware of that. But if we can bring our pressure game and attack on the contest like we have all year, then hopefully they can counter that.